Hey guys, I'm Katie. I'm gonna be doing some prep today. This is the grocery shopping tips prep. So the biggest thing about prepping for making a grocery shopping list is you have to sit down, make the list, put the work in. It only takes a few minutes, guys. Um, so you can do it, like while you're watching TV, waiting for something to even cook. If you're cooking like chicken or something, it's in the oven. You can do it while the chicken's cooking. You can just make that real quick. Um, you can even make like a mental list. So what I like to do is like I drive kind of far to school. I drive like 20-25 minutes to school, there and back. And so during like my drive to school or my drive to work, I usually do make a mental list, and then I go when I'm done and I think I have everything, I write it down and then I kind of review it a little bit later. And sorry, I'm looking at my notes. So when you make your list, the way I do it is I kind of have a printed out copy right here. I don't know if you can kind of see it. I'll also post it along with this video. So I kind of, with each of the meal plans, it says how many servings of each kind of thing you need. So for me, I need 4 vegetables, I need 3 fruits, 4 carbs, 4 proteins, 3 carbs, that kind of thing. And I kind of just pick out that number of things, and I'll just have one of those each day. So kind of, I don't know if you can see, but for the first one, it's 4 vegetables, and so I have 4 vegetables there: spinach, broccoli, cucumber, carrots. Those are my 4, and I usually just have one of those a day for that week, and then I feel I'm pretty set, and it's pretty easy to meal plan like that for me. And when I do the grocery list, you also kind of might see the numbers right on the side of there. It's me writing out how many of each thing. So spinach bunches, I'm going to get 2, because one bunch usually lasts me 3 or 4 servings. And that kind of helps me figure out when I go to the grocery store, I don't have to make it this long, thoughtful trip. And so I, write down how much I need so I can go and I can just pick out 2 and then move on. It makes it a lot easier, I think, to shop. And the next thing I would say would be choose a variety of things. You're gonna get sick. You're gonna just start hating food if you just eat chicken 3 times a day, if you eat the same kind of chicken each day, even if you have it once a day, if you just have bland chicken breast or the same season on the chicken breast, you're not gonna like yourself. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna learn to hate chicken. Everything's gonna suck. So what I do is, for example, like chicken or eggs or something, I will season them differently or cook them in a different style. So like I might make stir fry with my chicken, or season it with cayenne pepper, or one day with thyme or something. Season it differently. And same thing with eggs. You can poach them, you can fry them, you can make them sunny side up, you can scramble them, you can do all sorts of things. So I like to do that. And then this is kind of along with the grocery shopping. This is a little bit more meal prep. But as soon as I get home from the grocery store, I don't even put the groceries away. I come home, I take everything out of the bags, and I just start prepping right away. I just cut up the vegetables, cut up the fruits, and I put them in a Tupperware so I can just quickly grab them and snack on them or something. Or even if I put it in like a bigger Tupperware, I can just take one of the little portion things and put it in the cup and then pour it onto like a plate or into a bowl or something, or just eat straight out of that while I'm watching TV, on the go if I'm going to school or to work or something. Or I can, have it easy to prep for a meal if I have to take a meal to lunch or something. And so for those of you who like to plan meals, like you're like, oh, I want spaghetti on this night, that just sounds really good. I think the best way to do that is write out which meals you want first, and then make your grocery list. So you write out so for spaghetti you need pasta, tomatoes, seasonings or whatever, and you go and you write down what you need for the spaghetti, and then you will go and you'll kind of transfer that onto your grocery list. So if you need, let's say for spaghetti sauce, you need 6 tomatoes or something, then you write 6 tomatoes on there, and then you can kind of incorporate that into your kind of like shopping list. And then you already know, like, oh, I already have tomatoes on there, I only need like 3 more vegetables, something like that. So yeah, I feel like this sounds kind of complicated, but it gets really easy. It makes shopping really fast, and if you just kind of do it in your free time, it doesn't have to be hard. It takes me just a few minutes. I write down really quickly under each category. You know, I write down on my little list each thing that I'm gonna get. Go to the store. It takes me not very long to go to the store because pretty much only in like the produce section and a little bit in the meat, and you kind of might stop by like the eggs or like dairy or whatever. But no, it's really easy for me. So yeah, that's kind of my tips. I hope that helped you guys. I will post the tips below and then also the shopping list if you guys want to take a look at that. If you have any questions, just ask.